Hi. Want to know the top 3 reasons why your herbs that you're taking may not be helping you or healing you? I'll let you know in just a second. Stand by. Hi, my name is Raulh from GodCuredMe.com. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. You want to know the top 3 reasons why your herbs may not be working? Well, let me tell you those reasons. Well, the number 3 reason is the majority of herbs that you actually purchase are not made by God-made plants. A lot of those herbs are made by what is called hybrid plants. Hybrid plants meaning something that was concocted by man. Either it was grown where they engineered it, or it was grown the way it was supposed to grow, and they engineered it by giving it some concoction or something that they did. And anything that they do to it, it eliminates its nutritional value. That's one of the reasons why herbs don't work. They're not made from plants. The only way the human body can actually get nutritional value, it has to come from a real God-made, earth-grown plant. That's the only way you can get nutritional value from it, and that's the only way it can be considered an herb, and that's the only way it can heal you. The number 2 reason why most herbs do not work. Here's what companies do. Companies will use a real plant, a real God-made and grown plant, and they'll take that plant and they'll make it into an herb and put them in capsules and sell them to you. There's always a plan behind it though, and that plan is this. The herbs will work, and they will work, and they will work. And they wait until they get a whole bunch of people buying these herbs, and they start going on different places where they sell them and giving reviews, like say Amazon.com, and they'll put on there and say, these herbs work so good. Oh God, I was healed, and da-da-da-da-da, and everything was great. And once they get so many sold, and they get so many reviews of this herb working, guess what they do? They start taking the capsule, that's 100% of the herb, break it in half, separate it, take 2 empty capsule tops, put filler inside of them, and put them back together and sell them. Guess what they just did? They took one full 100% herbal capsule and split it in half. Now it takes 2 capsules in order for you to actually get the benefit from it that you would have gotten from one, and then they raise their price. So what happens is when you find out about that company, guess what? You see all these reviews of saying how great this herb is for whatever illness that you're taking it for, and you automatically buy it because of the people that are reviewing it. And then guess what happens? Slowly but surely, it works. But it takes forever for it to work, and it costs you a small fortune, and meanwhile that company makes a large fortune. So that's something you have to be aware of. And now, the number 1 reason why herbs don't work when you take them. Let me show you as an example. Let's say this is an herb, and this herb is going to cure you of lungs issues, or fibroids, or diabetes, or whatever, anything, it doesn't matter. And let's say, and I took the label off purposely, I don't want to down any companies, but let's just say this is the herb for whatever your illness is that you're looking for. Here's something about this that you'll see on almost every single bottle, whether you're buying a prescription drug or you're buying an actual herb. It'll say on the bottle in the directions as far as how you take it, it'll say something like this. Take 2 capsules 3 times a day with meal. What meal? See, that's where the problem comes in. They tell you take it with a meal. Did you know that 90% of the illnesses and diseases that we're suffering from come from what you're eating? So when they say take it with a meal, most of the companies that sell these products, whether it's a hybrid or whether it's the real deal, this could be the best herb in the world for you, the best one on the whole planet. But this is what you're doing. When they say take it with a meal, I want you to picture this. This is a glass of water, okay? Now with this glass of water, this is what I'm gonna do. If you're drinking water out of your sink, there's all kinds of garbage in your sink water, okay? When you're eating food like meats and different foods that have no nutritional value, this is what you're doing to yourself. Let's say that the glass of water represents water, and this represents the chemicals that are in the food that you're eating. Watch and see what happens here. get my point here. Now let's go back to what I said. Now let's stir this up a little bit. Now this is the poison that's going into your body. That's actually an herb, but I'm just using it because it has color to it. Now, take 2 capsules 3 times a day with meal. This is the best herb in the world for your lung problems, your diabetes, or whatever. You take the 2 capsules, and guess what you do? You take the meal. You're taking the herbs, and you're taking in poison. People, listen to what I'm saying. People come onto my website, GodCuredMe.com, and they get upset because they say, why don't you just tell me what herb to take? People come onto my YouTube channel, and they get upset because I have like 20-something what I call teaser videos. And the teaser video, and when I talk about the heart, and I say you have a heart condition, go to my website, and I'll tell you what to do to cure your heart problem. The first thing the person does is they get upset and they type in the comments, why don't you just tell us what herb to take? Because you're going to make the mistake that I made for 7 years. You're going to take the right herb, or maybe the wrong herb that might be made from hybrid plants, and then because it says take it with a meal, you're putting poison in. So what are you doing? You're taking this, which is helping you, and you're taking this, which is canceling out this. It makes no sense, because all you're doing is wasting your time, wasting money, and guaranteeing yourself closer to your grave. The reason I won't tell people what herb to take is because without the knowledge that I have on my website, this is not going to matter. You must know what's killing you. You must know what's causing your problem, and you must know what keeps that problem going along. And if you go onto my website, which by the way, I'm going to open this website up totally free for the next 72 hours. All the information on there that you're reading from me is free. Don't skip through. Everywhere you see it says click here for this video, or click that. The videos are very short. Those videos and those Google searches, those are just proving my point. So the bottom line is, Hosea 4:6 in the Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's why you can't get the herbs to work, because you're taking the herbs and you don't have the knowledge. So go to my website, www.godcuredme.com. I'm going to put a link in the description box. Just click on it. Do not skip through. Don't look for the nutritional guide as far as what foods to eat and what foods not to eat until you go through all the material. When you go through all the material, you will be armed with everything that you need to know to make the best herb work for you, even if you decide to choose your own herb. You don't have to buy anything that I suggest on my website. That is completely up to you. And you can also heal without any herbs. It just takes longer. That's all. It just takes longer. So you can heal without herbs. So go to my website, GodCuredMe.com. Go through every page, page by page by page by page, all the way through, and watch and see. Don't you have enough information to keep from wasting your money and doing this by taking the good herbs and putting poison back in your body, trying to figure out why you're not healing? If you found this helpful at all, click the like button, click the share for somebody who's sick, who's looking for an herbal cure, who keeps saying they keep taking herbs and they're not working. Please send them this video, and please subscribe for all of the past videos that I have and any future videos. I was taught this method by the 82-year-old at the time, Dr. Sebi. He taught me how to do this, 21 steps. We put it together in Usha Village, on his village, back in 2013. So with that, my name is Raulh. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and may your health be blessed by your knowledge, your herbs, and your work.